Hey y'all, it's Mo9. Just doing a early morning read. So, collective reading. Let's see what comes out. Ten of Swords. Eight of Cups. I know it's pretty dark. And shiny. Nine of Cups. There was an ending here. It wasn't a graceful ending. I mean, maybe you were graceful in the process, but there was a lot of backstabbing. There's just nowhere else to go from here. It was just not. It's the end. It's the end, my friend. There is an ending that happened here. Um, let's see what exactly that is. Ten of Cups, endings of friendships, a group of friends, buddies. We just not squad no more is what it's giving. We're not friends anymore. And with this ending, you had to reluctantly walk away. They weren't the people that you thought they were. And they showed that with their actions. But let me tell you something. Look at my finger. I punched somebody. I mean, sometimes you choose violence, sometimes you don't. But this is an old finger. I mean, it's an old injury. Sometimes you choose violence. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Um, Maybe some of these people chose violence. Maybe it's time for you to walk away. Um, it most definitely is. It wasn't a happy way to walk away. You may have not wanted to leave these people. You may have even you may even still have feelings, but it is for your best interest and your safety to leave friendships that show you with their actions that they do not care about your humanity or well-being. And that is something that may have happened recently. If you're watching this, that's what's showing up. Hey, this is also saying you're walking away into more satisfaction with life, being more satisfied with your relationships and the way that people interact with you. Yes, people who really see who you are, they see your beauty, your talents, um, and parts of yourself that they want to, not heal, but nurture. Um, they respect your nurturing nature. They respect your boundaries. Excuse me. They respect the things that you have built or want to build in your life. Now is the time to make some plans for the future. Yes, it's the end of the year. And yes, there's a lot of things going on in the world. Sometimes life can be very unpredictable and we worry about the things that are coming in, how they're going to come in, when they're going to come in. This is a good time to make preparation for what you want out of relationships for the next forever, basically. What you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate, how you want it to affect your environment around you, and how you want things to show up in your life. Make preparations for your actions on how to deal with it, and maybe if things go awry, how you will handle that as well. It's okay to not know what's going to happen, but get your preparations in order. Get your not predictions, but your to-do list, what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve it, and what actions you'll be taking to do said thing, especially when it comes to relationships that you build and how they affect your environment. Some of you may be moving, but mostly you're moving on from that sense of unease that can happen when you're not, or when you have dealt with people who haven't showed you their safe side or haven't been very safe or healthy around you. This Nine of Swords says, once you move on from this, ooh, sorry, I'm smoking. Don't carry like this pain around with you as a suit of armor. And how people treat you isn't a reflection of your self-worth in any way. It's more of a reflection of their understanding of humanity. Um, some people don't have that, and we got to come to terms with it. So it is not as how people treat you. Has nothing to do with your self-worth. It has more to do with their understanding of humanity as a whole, and they'll show themselves. Don't allow this hurt or pain to be like the suit of armor that takes you into the next community, the relationships that you build, or the relationships that you already have that you want to hold on to that are safe and healthy. In the future, there will be celebrations and monies. Okay. Don't spend all your money on partying, though. As someone who has done that before. Um, but you can really enjoy social settings, obviously be safe, social settings that are grounded, that are with around people who who want to see you grow, who are grounded people, who aren't flighty, who understand what safety is, safe spaces is, who wants to see you grow, flourish, and achieve. These places, these spaces exist genuinely, um, and you can find them, and you can find them. Yes, I just said that what I said to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, and it's clarified with the Four of Wands. Come on, people want to work with you. There is either a work environment or a money making space that is basically freaking begging for you to come. I'm not saying begging, but they're like, we want to work with you. We want to take up space with you. We want to claim space with you. We want to see you prosper and grow. And these people exist in your social setting outside of the hateful and mean dynamics that counteracted you before. Hey viewer, what you should do next is be patient with yourself, mostly is what it's giving. You're going to get that reciprocal that's coming in time, but it takes patience, and that as you're being patient, you're regaining your balance, your harmony, your sense of peace and self. um I love rushing the process. I love rushing the process. But with the temperance, it's like, nah, don't rush the process. Focus really on creating harmonious spaces for yourself, in working with your environment to create a harmony. I'm not saying the people that backstabbed you, obviously, the healthier parts of your environment will create that harmony for you, but also don't rush it. I love rushing things and I hate hearing that. So I'm only human. I'm only human. So that's what it is. I even hate giving the advice, but like my friend and I were discussing some stuff and we were just like, whatever. We were discussing some stuff and she was like, okay, well, this is saying, meditate, take some downtime, relax, chill. And I was like, girl, I don't want to do that shit. I was so mad. And then another reader said the same thing and I was like, God, why are you telling me to sit down? Everything's in chaos. But sometimes that stillness, that being patient, it allows you to analyze things better, analyze your options better. You don't just jump to the first option or whatever, whatever. It's something that gives you time. It lets you understand that there are other options that are better for you, more suited for you. There are better opportunities and spaces that are more suited for you, that are more in tangent with what you want. And, it's hard to see that when you're in survival mode or like go, 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 or I want this to be like this right now. And, like society does that a lot. But this is what is needed. You need that stillness, you need that time. It looks like Mars is out right now. The sky is like, it's nighttime. I wake up like so early. It's pretty crazy. So I love to look at the stars in the sky, open my window up, look at the stars, look at the moon, whatever's happening. And both Venus and Mars are out right now, and it's so beautiful. We got the North Star, got the Little Dipper out. I just love living in the mountains. Okay. Let's keep shuffling. Those people going down. Whoever you ended relationships with or ended a relationship with you in a harsh way, damn, they went through some things and are currently going through things. But let's go over you. You're important. Yeah. So some some secrets are out about financial issues, being outcasted, being pushed out of spaces, being pushed out of safety, or not even being given that to begin with. But there's secrets about it. There's things that people haven't been talking about, or have been lying about, or have been trying to push you out of spaces due to your like financial whatever. Let's see what this is about. Whoever is doing things in secret, they're being judged and they're going through it. Um, if you are the person being pushed out, this was a trial and tribulation, and it was a lot to go through. It was damn near judgment day. People probably judging you everywhere, left and right. And this is a matter of coming out the other end after experiencing strenuous shit, with better judgment and a better sense of self. Whoever started the judgmental process, they're going under the judgmental process. They were secretly judging you, and that's fucked up. It's fucked up. Mm. There's the tower. The tower wanted to come out earlier. Ooh, Bubba Biba, who is going through this tower? Mm. There's people who decided they didn't want to make a decision. You know all those people who were like, they're like, they, maybe, I don't know how to say it. They're like bystanders of injustice. They're like, I don't want to stir the pot. I don't want to choose sides. I'm the UN, like I'm just going to step out of it and step to the side and watch. And whatever happens, happens. Yeah, that's not the way, friend. And that didn't work out for anybody involved. So anyone who tried to stop you, step in your way, um, leave you in a state of indecision, um, or was in a state of indecision in this incident, this issue of like a loss of a group of friends or community. Mm. Let me tell you something about the rubble in the tower. Cats jumping on stuff at 3 a.m. trying to play. We did play earlier. We were snuggling. It was so cute. She's my boo. Okay, this rubble is hard. This rubble is heavy and it's sharp and it puts people in an uncomfortable position. But it is so that they can rebuild on something that's not so faulty. Um, let's go ahead. With this, in the sense of feeling outcasted, understand where you are in your tower moment of experiencing this and how you want to rebuild. That's part of that three of wands early that showed up on like predictions of the future, like preparations for the future. Like, I don't want this to happen again, but if it does, I'm aware, you know? Hmm. They couldn't get you to overextend yourself or unalive yourself just to make them happy. Is what's coming up. Like, yeah, that tried to come out earlier and I reshuffled and it came out again. Well, I love this. I love it. Move on from this. It's over. You may physically have to move, but really, like, what's that saying? Like, choppy waters make a good sailor, but you don't see Ned Sailor following a hurricane around and riding in that pace. Those are like 30-foot waves. Your boat's gonna get capsized after a while. Your boat's not gonna be able to handle it. And you want those sunny days? Don't you want those sunny days? Those happy experiences? So, yes, you made it through those choppy waters. Lord have mercy. It was a lot, but guess what? You can keep going. You can sail forward and you can move past this. And you will. And you will. Yeah, it's over. You could go ahead and revive yourself. Take that Phoenix. I just I was just watching Harry Potter. So the Christmas movies I watch are usually really depressing. So I don't celebrate the holiday, but I'll have like my own little traditions, and one of them is like watching The Color Purple. Still gonna watch it. That's my shit. But it was so depressing, and I am I don't know. I'm currently struggling with depression and dealing with depression. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something that, sparks my inner child and, makes me want to feel adventurous. And despite how I feel about the writer of the books, I started rewatching the Harry Potter series. And in the Chamber of Secrets, Dumbledore has a phoenix. I know it took me a long time to get back to the phoenix and rising thing. So I was just watching it like before I went to bed. And the concept of the phoenix, you went through this process, it hurt, it burned, the passion, the rage, the self I wouldn't say self-harm, but like you felt pain in this, a pain that was excruciating, and now you can release it and become all the things that this experience tried to stop you from becoming. On the best self. With that said, the Queen of Cups comes up. It makes you more intuitive. It makes I don't know about that doesn't kill you, make you stronger thing, but it created a sense of awareness and intuition that will never go away. You will always be that person that understands. I mean, take it anyways. You can be that person that understands humanity in ways that others do not because of your experiences. And that makes you're not going to be shallow in any way. You're going to have so many depths, and you already do. You probably already do. You have depth within you. You have an understanding of humanity that other people who do not, and an understanding of society that other people do not. You know how to create spaces of safety and free form, free expression that others may not. But they're learning from you, and you are learning from this. So you are revived in this into a whole beautiful version of yourself that claims yourself and helps others do the same. Let this inspire you to find spaces with fruitful ground from which you wish to grow, places that nurture you, nurture your roots, and nurture you in all seasons. So, people be watching you, girl. It is the age of people secretly want it is like with social media and everything, it is the age of mind people's business. But a lot of people in this situation that were douchebags, okay, they were douchebags, are learning from you. So I don't know if you want to watch How You Going Savage reading, but you might want to. It's in my pick a card playlist. But like, if you can teach your enemies, quote unquote enemies, because I don't know, these people are picking fights with the wrong people. It always is weird to me that people will pick fights with people in the same situation with them, or they perceive to be beneath them, and then like there's all this injustice happening. I'm like, you're picking the wrong fight. You fighting me, but there's like an actual injustice. I don't know. It's just people fighting over status, but you know, the earth is being destroyed for its resources. You know what I mean? Like you want to your priority. I guess my priority. Anyways, back to the thing. You're teaching these people from your communication. They may be watching your social media, or just like in your environment, seeing how you interact, react, and grow. And they're all doing this like under wraps, like secretly. They would never really tell you. You might not even get props from these people. They might repeat your quotes when you're not around, but you'll see them like, be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So it's not copycat. Well, it might be a little copycat energy, but it's more like their ego can't really, because of their ego, they can't be like, oh, I'm learning from you, person I shat on, and I'm sorry. They're gonna be like, I'm so much better than them, but here's a quote that they said that helps me grow. Like they would never. Whatever. Yeah, a lot of you in this process of this ending with this community, you showed them what's what. Like you showed them that you are not to be messed with, but you're not about to be reckless and crazy just because you're not someone to mess with. Um, and that ruthless actions, conniving things, just doing anything to get ahead is not how you operate. When I said that, the justice card came out, so you're getting justice for anybody who really tried the shit out of you off of that shit. And it may even be illegal for some of y'all. But really it's like you don't play that. If you gotta be the hand of justice, you will. You don't play that. And you don't go crazy about it. You just sorry. You just make it to the next spot. You just like you don't tolerate injustice. You don't tolerate these kind of actions, and you won't. And that's good. And you don't have to. You can be confident that you're going to get stability. Your ability to be fearless in situations, and even when you do feel fear, you're able to reaffirm yourself in these kinds of spaces, and I just want to keep saying injustices, but like these spaces where people aren't showing or are showing who they are, but aren't showing healthier parts of themselves. They want to be conniving, they want to be backstabby, they just want that. Some people want that. I don't know. They feel like that's the way. But like, you're showing that you're fearless in these spaces. You're showing that you are fearless when it comes to what is just, what is right. You're passionate and you're able to pursue these things. You're also showing these people you damn gorgeous. Like, um, what's her name? This is drag queen Alyssa something. And she's like, I don't get cute, I get drop dead gorgeous. And that's really what you did on them. Like, I don't do this cute little conniving stuff. I'm a gorgeous bitch and I do what's right. So, I don't get cute, I get drop dead gorgeous. Get it. So, get drop dead gorgeous. And you really did. And now you're finding spaces I've, girl, if there's an injustice here that involves legal stuff, money is coming. But just know that if you this is an opportunity to express yourself about what you've experienced. If you're a creative person, you can express what you've experienced creatively, and people will not only purchase it, but show you support in other ways to help keep you afloat, grounded. Um, don't be afraid to show off your talents. Um, I've been watching this woman, Dr. Rachel Martin. You can find her on YouTube. She's really good. She's like, she's all these things. She's amazing. She's a psychologist. She's like a teacher, all this stuff. Therapist, psychology, isn't that the same thing? Anyway, but she's amazing. And she was talking about imposter syndrome. She's like, do you have imposter syndrome, or is your environment not supporting your talents and based in some fuck shit? Obviously, I'm paraphrasing because I love this cuss, but it's real. Like, do you have imposter syndrome, or does your environment try to belittle you and take your shine and steal your ideas? Do you have imposter syndrome, or are you in a space that's patriarchal, that doesn't allow women to support themselves in any way and belittles women? Do you have, what? What is it called? Basically, does your environment support you? Or does it support elitism? Does it support narcissists? Does it support psychopaths? That is the real problem is in spaces like this. So, yes, express your talents, express yourself, be fearless in your pursuits, and you will find that safety and that security that you need to move forward. We love you. You have environments that want to work with you and love you. They need to see you. Be safe. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to check out the description box. I have a shop. It's holiday season. It'd be a great time to support small black business versus like all these like super commercial places. I have some art. I have services. You can get a gift card for someone. Whatever. Thank you so much for your time, y'all. I will see you in the next one. Peace.